gonna do the show muted today, boys. Welcome to the Sulk stream. 'Tis I, your illustrious leader, ye old Sulk. I'm back from the dead, back from the grave. It was hard. I had the flu bad, dude. It was a bad one. But it's over now, so I'm here. And we're gonna talk about stuff, I guess. And joke about stuff and have a good time. Listen to chill beats like this. Hopefully you guys can hear me. And I thank you so much. Ko-Fi, Big B Trucker for the $5. I appreciate that, buddy. I did get that. Thank you. Yeah. So we're talking about oil today. Why is it important? Why does it go bang when you light it on fire? Why do we need so much of it? Why don't we take it from the U.S., which has an ample supply? Why do we have to extract it from the Middle East, and it has nothing to do with the petrodollar whatsoever and global dominance? I'm sure that's nothing involved. That would be silly to think. That would just be silly. We're not a silly show. We're very serious. We're about the facts. Or something. I don't know what the show is about. I have yet to actually define it. It's probably going to stay like that for a while. So get used to it. I'm sure you are by now. But yes, oil is what we're going to be talking about tonight. And don't worry. The humor will be crude. Thank you. Pause for the applause. Wait for the applause to stop. I'm waiting for the applause to stop. Hold on. No need for a standing ovation, everybody. But I will wait for 2 minutes, for a 2-minute applause break for that one mid-ass joke. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. I'm kidding. Thanks so much for coming. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys had a good week or weekend or whatever fucking day it happens to be, because I was out of my mind. So, yeah, let's just get into it. Get comfy, get cozy, grab a nice bottle of, I don't know, something oily. Olive oil. Grab olive oil and just chug it. Just slam it. The extra virgin kind, because apparently that's better for you. I don't know. I don't know how that works. But I want you to drink a gallon of olive oil. At least a liter. A liter of olive oil would be fine. That would do. And then shit your absolute brains out for a week straight. Absolutely, just shit your brains out. It would be fun. It would be, I mean, not for you guys. Not for anybody. I'd feel bad. But do it anyway. Because I am the cult leader. Anyways, if you're working, keep working. And if you are driving, please get home safely. Use all that gas in your tank if you can. You gotta up that percentage. You gotta up the supply, right? You gotta throw dollars at it. I'm the Incredible Sulk. This is the Sulk stream. And this is called Why is Oil Such a Big Deal? Enjoy.
Oil. We know it tastes yummy, but what happens when we can't get it anymore?
Even he
Apparently
said
nothing good.
Even he said it tastes yummy. So, am I coming through good? Are my levels good? I don't care.
Fellas with microphones?
An oil crisis is ramping up across.
I have one of those. I have a microphone. Oh, bad news, everybody. Here's some bad news for you. Oil. I'm not good at this. I'm not a news anchor or anything like that. Yeah.
The globe.
Oil prices are absolutely soaring.
Worse than the fucking 1970s.
Gas is up almost a full $1 a gallon.
Oil shock.
Oil shock.
Oh no, that must suck for people who have to commute. Oh no.
Oil. It's all about oil and energy.
They can cut off the flow of oil and gas.
That could send oil to $200 a barrel. Or
Baby says, sorry, my congressman called me to chill out. I'm sure he meant it nicely. I doubt it. I doubt
crash
that.
the entire system. Let's get into this.
Terrifying.
13 says, if I have a penis and you have a penis, but you try to kiss me and don't make contact, does that make both of us gay or just you? Thanks for that.
As always, boys, thank you. Yet there's one thing
Thank you for fucking derailing my show. We just started. I just got past the intro. And he's all like, what if this is gay? Yeah, it's gay. That would be gay. That'd be gay for both of us. Because you're not swinging at me and you're like just standing there with your eyes closed. Why are your eyes closed?
confused about. I thought we were all trying to get off oil as quick as possible.
No, don't kiss me.
You know my milk and call me lib, but I
Gay.
feel like all I've been hearing my whole life is clean energy this, solar panel that, the hummus. I mean,
Okay,
why
the
is
audio
oil
sounds good. All right,
still
good.
such a big deal?
I trust you guys with my life and my show. So I know you guys wouldn't lie to me and be like, you're muted. Because, like, if you all got together and been like, I was not muted and actually got me to believe that I was not muted the entire show, even if you were, like, responding and stuff, somehow reading my lips, I'd be impressed. Also, I wouldn't even care that much. I would just be like, how do they do that? How did they do that? How did they convince me that the entire time I was coming through loud and clear, but I was muted the entire time? You would have to donate, otherwise I would. So it wouldn't matter to me. If I still got donations and everyone enjoyed the show or talking to each other, which would be the main source of entertainment, because it would just be me making wild movements that you guys wouldn't understand. I'm just saying I would be impressed and not like mad. I thought I would be mad. I wouldn't be mad. I'd be like, wow, that's actually impressive. They work together as a team. I'd be a little proud. I would be a little bit proud. I'd be proud of you guys. I only lie for humor. Okay, yeah.
I'm here at the Strait
would be
of
funny.
Hormuz. I was simply vacationing in my camo pontoon boat here when a local mackerel told me that about a fifth of the world's oil is transported through this gorgeous 104-mile-long passage between Iran, Oman, and the UAE.
Never heard of it.
In case you haven't heard, my homeland, the United States,
What's a
has
Hormus?
recently launched Operation Not Sure What the Fuck the Plan Is, a finely tuned tactical mission.
Are we still doing this? I'm sorry. I've been out of it for a few days, so I don't know. I'm not up to date. I think President Trump got like another assassination attempt again. Did somebody try to kill him again? Did that happen again? Did that happen again? I don't know. You don't know? Are we still doing the Iran war?
Probably.
Is Ukraine still a country?
Has it ever been?
That's a fair question, because it used to be the USSR. It should still be the USSR. Right? They should never dissolve the USSR. They were working with something good. Their hockey team was pretty good, except for that one year that Americans made a bunch of movies. We beat the USSR. You beat them one time. One time. They must have been pretty good at hockey. All right? Otherwise, we wouldn't have made so many movies about it. Anyways, all I'm saying is I don't know what's going on right now. Is Iran still doing the thing? Is Netanyahu alive, actually? Is Trump alive? I have answers to 0 of these questions.
Against Iran that wound up closing this maritime passage, resulting in the loss of
It fell because of Chernobyl? All right, well, who sabotaged Chernobyl?
over 400 million barrels of oil.
Oh, an accident, you say. That was a pure and simple accident, you say, huh? You sure?
And counting. Now, for some, oil might seem like a more archaic source of energy.
You sure about that? It was an accident? That was just an accident? Okay.
One less befitting the modern man, and more the handlebar-mustached, bowler-hatted 1880s baron who writes business contracts in the blood
Cool.
of his son Ezekiel. But
I want that look to come back.
apparently, oil is still hella relevant, and that's on science. No, people
Hog Dog says themselves. Possibly.
talk about
Possibly.
oil, they're generally talking about crude oil, and it's called crude for 2 reasons. 1, it will make tasteless jokes about Armenians. 2, it's extracted
What's wrong with that?
from deep underground where it's mixed up with lots of other
What is it because of the genocide? Well, you can't make fun of a certain group of people because of some sort of genocide that happened way in the past? That's not how it works.
shit. Once you extract your crude, if you want to turn it into gas,
But the Armenians are the only group of people who I would actually understand that being the case for, so
gasoline that makes your car go vroom, you got to send it to
I
a
can't think of
refinery
any
where
other
they turn it into
group
fuel
of
and
people
also
that
lots
would-
of other stuff that goes into asphalt, plastic,
Where that would be
kerosene,
relevant.
lipstick I wear when I'm home alone, Vaseline, nylon, and much more. Also usually found in the ground near oil is something called natural gas, which has lots of uses like heating buildings and making fertilizer. So natural gas and all of these various petroleum products are often lumped into discussions of
Sounds familiar.
oil in general.
maybe.
And oil in general is intertwined as balls with the global economy. For the past few decades, though, it's certainly felt
Surfit says Armenian water is the choicest water. It's the finest of waters. How is it any different? How is Armenian? First of all, that sounds like a New York thing, right? Oh, the pizza's good because of our water. We got water too. Everybody has water. And it's made of like the two things. There's 2 ingredients in water. All right? That's it. It's not that hard.
like a lot of the Western world has been making a big
not
push
difficult.
towards
You can make
investing
water.
in alternative energy sources
You have hydrogen and oxygen. We got plenty of that.
like solar and wind. This is because oil famously releases pollutants that hurt Mother Earth, and emissions of these pollutants continue to rise each year. Yet today, even after all of those green energy conferences that I flew my Hummer-branded PJ to, more than half of the world's energy still comes from oil and natural gas, which means
The Hummer Guzzler? Is that a fellatio joke?
that if there were perhaps
Did he make a fellatio joke?
a shakeup in the flow and supply of oil because of a conflict in a crucial shipping passage that also happens to be ideal for extreme
Big B Trucker says it's 3 ingredients. It's H2O. So you need to have the ingredient of 2. 2 is a key ingredient in water. All right? It's not just hydrogen and oxygen. It is a big heaping scoop of 2.
camo pontooning.
We forgot the 2. That's what that's why our pizza sucks. There's not enough 2 in our water.
I imagine to be a pretty big
Is that
deal.
what you're saying?
This is the largest oil shock in terms of supply in the history of the oil industry.
Rut rub.
I'm not a chemist, Big B, so that must be that. I mean, you must have a good supply of 2. Are you pushing 2? Did you buy futures in the 2 industry?
What we are currently experiencing
Is that what you're doing?
is a fundamental loss of flow through the Strait of Hormuz. The Strait of Hormuz, the
A pinch
single
more too,
greatest
yeah.
choke point for the global oil industry, has been closed for
A little bit.
a month now. That is just something I never thought I would see in a million years.
Rory Johnson is an oil market researcher I spoke with back in late March, who writes a Substack called Commodity Content.
What is Substack? Is it just a place for articles? I think I just answered.
Rory explained to my ass that following U.S.-Israeli airstrikes, the Iranian government's decision to
I've never been to New York. Does it suck as much as I think it does?
effectively close the Strait of Hormuz created an oil backstop.
Because I think it sucks. Because I've been to a lot of cities, just not New York. Been to LA and San Francisco, London, Paris, Rome. I've been to a shitload of cities. They all suck. And so I just assume New York would be like the epicenter of that suck. You're not, even if you're like, oh no, New York's great, I'm not going to believe you. So I'm not really asking a question. It's more rhetorical. I just imagine that New York sucks, and I'm sure I'm correct.
Unlike any that humanity's ever experienced.
Those ships can take up
Big B says delivered 3 times in 07, hated New York City. Okay, yeah.
of a month and a half to get where.
Thanks for agreeing with me. That's what you're supposed to do on this show. I'm the cult leader, right? That's why I wear this sash. It's part of the thing. There's going to be a statue of me one day. It's going to be all in marble and stuff. And I'm going to be wearing like a big flowing black robe. And I'm going to have this weird thing. And they're going to be like, yeah, that's him. This guy that started this all. And it's just wrecked, dude. It's like Fallout. except for the cult people that live inside a dome or a cave or some sort of bubble. But here's the twist. The wrecked part, the destroyed civilization, is actually also part of the disguise. And outside of that is a normal city, is a normal civilization. I'm keeping you cloistered like the village. I'm ripping off the village. Only we're going to be high tech. But not know that the rest of the world exists. Don't poke holes in it.
To where they're
Don't
going,
poke
they're not
holes in
gonna
it.
feel the
It's
loss of
perfect
that
in my
supply
head, and that's where it's
until
going to
that
stay.
Final ship reaches,
That's where it's going to stay.
Wherever it's going, that port, and there's nothing behind it. Whenever that flow stops, everything just starts to go haywire because the system is never meant to stop. It's always meant to kind of be flowing.
More like the villages.
Folks, if nothing else,
So what, everyone's 70 years old and has the clap, right? Everyone's just spreading diseases to each other, just dancing to like Jimmy Buffett and shit like that, constantly drunk driving around golf carts. No, I would rather civilization collapse. I would rather civilization just be reduced to ashes than have that sort of cult, right? A bunch of old people just passing STDs back and forth to each other like they're, I don't know, notes in middle school. No.
I'm a news hound at heart. Ruff, ruff. Bark, bark. Bow, wow. Every morning I love just putting my snout straight into the news wire and getting down and dirty. And for my fellow
this
news
an
hounds
ad?
out there, I have recently encountered something that makes it much easier to responsibly
It's an ad.
consume news and to be used in autonomous weapons.
It's an ad.
One way to stay informed.
It's an ad.
Negotiated remains to be seen. But in any
I don't get ads. You don't get ads. I have the option to do ads. I'm not going to do them because, hold on, let me look. Give me a second. Ads? I don't even know how to do it. I can make it a rockin' 28 cents, which I'm not willing to do. I'm not going to do that. I would rather run my show on my terms. Well, no, this one's 41 cents. Getting closer.
In any case, the strait is so
Getting
important
closer.
that any pause in oil flow does have the capacity to throw a massive wrench into the world's oil markets. Something we've only
Hello,
just begun to feel the ramifications of. The ramclifications of. The ramifications of. Can you guys just write something fucking normal for once? Jesus fuck.
There's no way the world can fill in that
Can
level.
somebody bleep me the way I know this is live and stuff like that, but I wish I had somebody like on the button I watched and just bleep me, right? Or just like a loud bell. So, hey, have you heard about all these goddamn like that? And it covers up the foul profanity flying from my mouth. That's why I'm YouTube friendly. Even though YouTube doesn't like me. YouTube fucking hates me. And I kind of hate it. I don't know why I kowtow to it. It's so stupid.
Level of supply loss this quickly. So what we will have to do is essentially destroy demand on the other side.
I do it for 13th Apostle and the other guy that shows up there.
To balance the equation because this
That calls me daddy.
has to be kind of a
The
ledger.
other guy there that calls me daddy.
At the end of the day, it has
Elk something.
to balance. And the way we destroy demand is through exorbitantly high prices.
The extent to which is going to hurt the global economy, the extent to which is going to hurt poor nations
41 cents pre-tax, right. So afterwards it's like 17 cents.
that do not have the means to subsidize fuels the way that Western nations do. That is something that, I'm hearing people talk about more and more.
Benoit Morin is an energy reporter for the Wall Street Journal who I fully vetted for
Benoit? Your dad was cool with your mom naming you Benoit? What? Why? That's dumb.
purposes of this investigation.
Benoit Morin, energy reporter at the Wall Street Journal.
Just call yourself Ben, retard. Just.
Is that French, Benoit?
That is.
Lovely. The Pump Brothers here explained to me that the most immediate effects of this energy crisis are
Benoit
being
balls,
felt by
yeah.
those most dependent on the strait specifically for
Archer.
their oil supply.
You're seeing, nations like, Laos and Japan, South Korea, all those nations are.
By the way, after we get all through the nitty gritty of this, we're going to be doing beauty pageants on the other half of the show. because we're only 20 minutes in, and this is half done. Beauty pageants. I've got stuff planned, but like very short term planned, very, very short term.
Implementing restrictions either on fuel exports or on, consumption of those products, asking people to conserve. School days are being cut. This is mostly
Good on the school days being cut. Right? Children shouldn't be prisoners and slaves. And people are like, oh, they're not prisoners and slaves. Oh, I'm sorry. They're allowed to leave whenever they want. Well, no, they can't. They have to be there by law. Oh, okay. And when they're there, are they forced to do things against their will? Well, yeah, but it's for their, prisoners and slaves. Prisoners and slaves. And the teachers are all pedophiles and retards.
happening in Asia right now because
some of them are literal retards.
Asia is,
but they're all literal pedophiles.
extremely reliant on crude oil from the Middle East.
Much of the world, particularly the global south and poorer nations,
like
will
kid
see this
ones
through the lens of acute physical scarcity, which will mean no cooking fuel.
Why would you dislike my stream, Renazed? And I don't understand your question. What's a kid one? Does that answer your question?
Heating fuel. This will be a life or death situation for many people.
Does it?
There's been a lot of chatter in the group chat that, unlike most
You
places
tell me.
in Asia, America won't be as impacted by
Does
this
that
closure
answer your
because
question,
over the last
Renee?
2 decades, we've quietly become an oil-producing powerhouse. With the growth of horizontal drilling and oil sourcing known as fracking, alongside tax incentives and more extraction around Texas, the U.S. of A. has become the U.S. of A. and oil. In fact, we produce more car tar per year than any other country in the world. But while we certainly brew a ton of the Texas tea,
steak tartar? Is that what he's saying?
that doesn't mean that the U.S. is completely insulated from oil shocks. Our refinery.
I like tartar. Just found out that my power bill is going to go up because the government of California bullied the utilities into accepting blame for the wildfires. So now we have to pay up to 37% increase. Oh! And it's already bad in California. And electricity should not cost that much. It doesn't cost that much here in Florida. They're screwing you, dude. They've been screwing California ever since like the rolling blackouts. And what year was that? The early 2000s? Remember the rolling blackouts in early 2000s? Somebody's pilfering money again. It's the same thing. I know why they blame the electric companies, because they're all like, well, branches touch these lines and then they burst into flames and then all these wildfires are your fault. And it's not the space lasers that we definitely are using every single time. So now everybody's going to have to pay for that. Everyone's got to pay for it. It's not space lasers. It's wind and stuff. Just leave, Dan. I left. You leave too. I'll let you stay in my state.
Refineries are older cougars, and they're not designed to efficiently process the oil we're getting out of Texas today. Which means that
I was like, I'll let you crash right here in my state.
counterintuitively, we actually export most of the oil we drill. And we import most of the oil Americans wind up using.
Quit disliking my stream, all right? Everyone's disliking my stream. That's fine. Whatever. I don't even like it. I don't like this show.
Here at home. So when there's an oil shortage internationally, we feel the impact. But as a tried and true New Yorker, I'll put journalistic integrity aside for a moment and admit that, folks, I don't give a fuck about your little gas prices. Frankly, I'm better than you, and I haven't driven a car since I was 3.
If I'm a New Yorker watching this episode and I put down my cigarette to ask a question, that question is, why should I care about what's happening in the Strait of Hormuz?
Because fossilflation is a thing. Fossil fuel prices increasing,
No, I don't care. Look, well, okay, fine. Why should you care about what's going on in the Strait of Hormuz? Because they want you to. Because they want you to care. Because they want you to focus on shit that doesn't matter and you can't do anything about. Instead of actually fixing problems in your local community or like what's going on here, which is some pretty bad shit, they're all like, look way over there, right? It's like a magician. Look over here. I'm going to fucking put my finger in your ass over here. You shouldn't care. You shouldn't care. You should care about a lot less. But, and this is why everyone has like anxiety and depression and shit like that. Because they want you to care about so much garbage that just does not matter. It doesn't mean anything. How are you not completely jaded by now? I am. I'm full-blown jaded. I caught JIV and then I let it progress because I didn't take medication, and now I got jades. Now I got full-blown jades. I'm dying.
Finding their way through the economy, increasing food prices, largely because of how fundamental fossil energy sadly still
But I
is.
don't give a shit.
Wagner is a
You shouldn't give a shit. No, just don't give a shit anymore. Don't listen to what they're telling you. It's all bullshit anyway.
I'm an economist at Columbia Business School, who I also vetted for this investigation.
You sound vaguely European, am I right?
So
Freeside says stream disliked for crying about it. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna dislike my own stream. You're right. You guys are all right. I'm gonna. There we go. There's three. There's 3 dislikes.
pan-European accent, yes.
Well, welcome to America.
Thank you. Who profits the most right about now, the past 4 weeks? Any wild guesses?
Suddenly, I was in uncharted territory. As a professional questioner, I had never myself been questioned by a guest before. I had to make sure my answer was both compelling and correct to let him know.
I only see 3 dislikes. And at least 4 people have said they're going to dislike the stream. So somebody's not being honest. I did it. I dislike. So can you please live by your word? Be a man of your word and dislike my stream right now. Do it.
Exactly the type of ace this fast-talking pan-European
It keeps going away. Just keep pressing it, Big B. It'll work eventually. You know how an elevator works? You just got to keep pressing it. You just got to keep pressing it.
Not quite. It's the U.S. oil industry.
Oh, okay.
Because pumping oil in this country didn't get any more expensive, but what we have now is much higher oil prices. Right, the cost is the same prices. Right, so they are printing money as we speak. The rest of us, consumers, even if we don't burn oil directly in our internal combustion engines in cars, indirectly, right? Hashtag fossilflation is a thing. And what comes next after fossil fuels, after energy? It's food. Takes a bit, takes a few weeks for food.
So the long story short is things are going to get more expensive. No way. No shit. What? Things are going to get more expensive? Come on. That can't be true. What? When has that ever happened except for our entire goddamn lives? No shit. It's going to get really expensive. More and more and more until the currency just explodes. And then we live under some sort of weird feudalism, which, all right, fine. Why should I care about that? Why should I be concerned about that? What can I do? Or you just want to like milk me for my anxiety? Do you want to milk me? I got tiny nips. It's going to be a little tough. Is that what you want? You just want me to stress and be depressed and fucking have anxiety all the time and be constantly focused on your bullshit and go to a little cubicle and I'm gonna do work and then I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna eat trash food and then fall asleep with beer in my hand. The only peace you'll actually have, the only peace you can control is just sticking a 9mm in your mouth. Not recommending that.
Prices to go up. So when fertilizer prices go up, food prices go up as well.
With Granat's pan-European words ringing in my ear, I could no longer ignore my original...
What's with all these foreigners?
...question. With all this mounting evidence that...
I guess you could say that in a lot of contexts, couldn't you?
A global energy system built around shipping congealed...
Go to an airport. Go to a baseball game. Go to Congress. Hey, comment removed by moderator. John, I can't tell how you spend this, but I'm going to ask that you put it towards a very special Mother's Day. Oh, shit. What? Mother's Day? Is that soon? Is that soon? Also, Big B Trucker, pick a song. I have to sing now. It is $50.
Dinosaur
It
Man
is
through the world's
$50.
most hostile lazy river is a risky approach. Why aren't we changing it faster?
Can I at least do it at the end?
Shouldn't we? I don't know.
Next month. Okay, great. So I have my mom, who still exists, somewhere out there. I think she's in Europe or something. And then I have my wife, who will be expecting something. Very much so. It's her mother's. It's a very serious thing. But when Father's Day rolls around, I'm like, I don't care. Make me a lasagna, I'll be happy. But I'm going to have to do. Maybe I'll buy her a spa day. What are chicks like? Not me.
Not be using so much oil?
So what it's going to do to the energy transition, I think it's going to probably, in some ways, accelerate things. But then you're going to be looking at, more expensive.
Background noise says it's tomorrow. You know what? Like, I'm like still like, I don't know. You know how you like a time traveler, he comes out, what year is it? Who's president? If you told me it was tomorrow, I would legitimately freak out. But somebody else said it was next month. It was always you. No, it was somebody else. But you could have gotten me. You could have gotten me. And I would be like, God fucking damn it. I have to go do something. Arden, can you buy my wife a Mother's Day gift? Send one to my mom and my 100-year-old grandmother too.
Energy overall. So it's always this question of what you optimize for or what you value most. Is it security of supply? Is it affordability?
Chicks love to give hand jobs. Oh. Well, now I'm looking forward to Mother's Day. It's going to be a really awkward time with my mom.
Or is it that it's clean and sustainable, right? And I think right
I'm going to get my wife flowers. I'm going to ask my mom for a hand job.
now, the big focus of the world is on, am I going to be able to power schools tomorrow?
Jeez. I'll be like, is this not how we do this? Is this not how this is done? I don't
and heat my house this winter. So we're looking at security of supply.
A lot of the climate movement,
you're gonna ruin my life, Chad.
For the last kind of decade rested on a moral framework, of a humanitarian framework, of this is what we do to make the planet better and to
now you guys are giving me different dates. You're trying to make me miss it anyway. No, it doesn't. It's not gonna work now. Why is this? What is that? What's coming off of my body? I think that was a scab. Sorry to gross you out. Sometimes I just bleed. Being a father is hard, okay? They poison you and they make you bleed, and then they eventually stab you to usurp your position of authority. The joys of parenthood.
Avoid the worst costs and the poorest among us. But that's, particularly in a cost of living crisis type politics, is not that effective of framing. What's a much more effective framing, and the way I see basically all future comes from like the just stop oil people, they're just going to have a big painting of the Strait of Hormuz. Like, energy security is going to be a much better and much more compelling framing for reducing oil demand and consumption long term than I think the moral framing was.
For the past...
Well, good thing I don't use oil, because my car runs on diesel. Sucks to suck. It's your fault for not thinking forward. A lot of people went the electric route too, and so they're just as smart as me. But you gasoline people, you're boned.
Few days, I've woken up the same way. I get up out of my
Feral pigeon, as I live and breathe. Well, where the hell have you been? I've been running this show by myself. It has been a disaster.
I check my phone.
A disaster without you.
Look at oil prices, and I soil myself. For all of the panic.
Big B is requesting a song. Where did he request it? I didn't see it. Keep spamming the chat with it. I don't see
that's been had about oil prices over the last few days.
Yep.
Is basically anybody who's invested in the green economy, alternative energy sources, are they looking at this scenario and going gangbusters?
You guys are just filling my chat with false facts now, right? Yeah, I'm sure Mother's Day is on the 12th. I'm sure diesel is also coming from oil. I'm sure all these things exist. I'm sure Hog Dog likes turtles. Well, that one might be true.
I mean, there are better ways of providing that motivation, but yeah.
Seems like a weird guy.
This is one of them. It's a big one. But, I hate to say this, but we have one of these fossil energy crises every, 4 years these days, but sort of every decade. And there's always the,
Danzig Mother. What is Danzig Mother? What the hell is Danzig Mother? I'll do it I'll do it at the end because I don't want to look. I have to go off YouTube to do these songs. Otherwise, YouTube is going to have a conniption, right? They have a conniption and they kick me anyway. So I would just like to do my YouTube show because I still have a channel over there. And then I will at the end of the show, I will do your songs, okay? And depending on how many songs we get, if there's more songs to do, I'll obviously end it earlier because I have, Feral Pigeon for $20. She says, sorry, John, still working like fucking crazy. The only reason I can be here tonight is because I had a doctor's appointment. Also, Big B requested us. Yes, Big B did request a song. Thank you, producer Feral Pigeon. Associate producer Feral Pigeon. You just got demoted.
And this time is different. Okay, well, energy prices spiked.
You just got demoted.
This time is different, and electric vehicles
that.
are a thing. Guess what happened? The following decade, right? Prices
I will
came
do
down
it at
again,
the end of the show. I will do it at the end of the show. And if I get more songs, I'll do it at the end of the show too.
Use that
I'll do it at the end of the show.
Extra purchasing power to buy Suburbans, and we're filling them up to the rim with.
And Farrell, I know you're an electrician, but maybe you should move on over to the gas sector. Be a gas-tician. Get on that. Because that's where the money is coming from. That's where the oil. My hands are greasy. It's because they're money.
With cheap gas, yet again. So I'm not so
really,
confident.
You know why? It's because I was playing video games for 8 hours after Daywave.
This is the one thing that will finally do it, right? And we'll never look back.
And I was like, oh, now I got to do this again.
What is different this time?
Farrell for another 10. I can already tell it's been a mess without me. You can't demote me. You don't have that power. I don't have the hiring and firing power. Apparently, I've been voted out of my position, which is weird because I didn't even take my company public. This isn't a, you can't buy shares in the Sulk stream. Sulk brand merchandise is 100% owned by me. It's not even an LLC. It is strictly mine. Don't sue me, by the way, because I don't have an LLC. You can sue me directly and ruin my life.
Have those cheap electric vehicles.
Do it. I dare you.
The solar panels.
I dare you.
Stoves,
I dare you.
Available. They only gonna.
You're gonna take my producer's money out of my mouth.
Cheaper and better. What will
hopefully
what happen is
that's what I do with Farrell's dollar bills after the show. After every show, I can't take it, but I go to the bank before a show and I take out a stack of dollar bills, and then however many Farrell gives me, I munch them down, like in a corner, like a fucking animal. You want to take that from me? What's wrong with you?
that there is this realization that, yeah, you can insulate yourself better against those geopolitical
Farrell says she's going to dislike the stream.
vagaries.
Indeed, the conflict in Iran and...
Just do it then! Do it! It's your show now. It's your show now. I don't even know why. I don't even know why you would do that.
Seems to have pushed many across the globe to invest.
It's a bad reflection on you.
In alternative energy sources to a greater degree. But that certainly doesn't mean it will change oil's dominance in our daily lives anytime soon.
Goofy Boots says the point of having a limited liability company is to reduce the chances of getting sued. Yes, exactly, Goofy Boots. And I do not have an LLC. Have you been listening, Goofy? Are you just in and out? Are you working on manicuring nails? Is that what you're doing? I'll let you do my nails. If you fly to Florida and like come to my house at like 2 a.m., don't announce yourself or anything like that. Just walk right in. I'll let you do my nails.
Obviously, there's been effort.
Feral Pigeon for another $10. Thank you so much, Feral, for funding your own show. I would like to see you eat $10 bills. No. I will absolutely. It's private. I can't do it in front of people. It's embarrassing.
To divest and to reduce dependence on oil. And to be clear, there has been a lot of...
Big B says $10 whole for $110. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to eat money on camera. I'm not going to be the eating things guy. I'm not doing that. I'm not. First of all, that corner, that has already been cornered by Frozen. And he's Asian, so he's genetically built to do that. He's genetically built to eat crazy, wild things. All right? I'm not. I can't do that. I'm not going to eat dollar bills. They're yucky.
A lot of progress along this route. That the
Stream
oil
disliked.
intensity
Okay,
of the
10-4.
global economy, and
10-4.
particularly the U.S. economy, is remarkably lower than it was 50 years ago during the oil shock.
10 actual dollar bills.
Part of the thing that makes the global economy less vulnerable to the loss of oil today relative to 50 years ago. There are other alternatives. But overall, oil demand last year, this year...
says, eat things, eat things, eat things. No, I'm not. First of all, that is not enough money. No, that is not enough money. I mean, that... Look, I don't know what my price is. Everybody's got a price, right? And at some point, the monetary value becomes greater than my need for dignity. But at $100, no. No, it's not.
Will continue to grow.
You're way off.
Grow in absolute terms because
everyone does have a price. I don't know what that is though. So I'm not going to start rattling off prices. It's not $100 though.
Keeps using more of it.
Like Rory said, progress has
You know how much cocaine is on every single one of those bills? Not enough for me to eat them for $100.
made, and proportionally our economy is...
If there was far more, I'd be like, okay, I'll do it.
much less reliant on oil than it used to be.
Getting dirt. Getting fucking, yeah. On dollar bills. Yeah. Me in Washington going out tonight. I put it in my mouth and I pull it out. Just licking the cocaine off the bill.
But even after a long period of climate conferences and green politicking and ads where companies make environmental pledges over stock footage that looks like...
God, that's how they should do money. That's how money should be a thing.
Like this, the war in Iran has made it clear just how reliant we all are on old school oil. Not just Americans, but also people that live in other countries.
You want to see me eat a Deutschmark? Where would I get a Deutschmark? They stopped making them 20 years ago. They stopped making them when the euro... I actually might have a lira. I think I have lira. I would have to look. Hold on. You gotta see. Stay here.
They're kind of like Americans. Except they live in other countries. A bigger clean energy transition certainly would be expensive, but we're seeing right now the cost of sticking with a global energy machine that can be skull-fucked by a single post on Truth Social. A machine that, if I may say, does not appear to be particularly well-oiled. For good work, and from the straight, I'm Dan Toomey. Thank you so much.
My name is, Dr. Heather Beadle, and I am an associate professor of geophysics at the University of Oklahoma.
What is oil?
So oil is essentially where you have had massive amounts of...
Okay, all right. So I have a euro, I have €5, and I have pesos. This is plastic. This is just plastic. This is just a piece of plastic. I have 200. This is more papery. But this is also euro or pesos. I'm not eating pesos. No fucking way am I eating pesos. No. Yuck.
Of death, small marine organisms that died and sunk to the bottom of sea floors or lake beds. And over time, you had
eat the pesos
pile up, and they got deeper and deeper and deeper over millions of years. They got heated up.
Jess might have some more. She's probably got some. I'm sure we have something.
And essentially cooked. And so when those organisms cooked,
dip the peso in queso. Oh, I wish we had queso. If I had queso, I'd be eating it right now. So obviously, I don't have queso.
Oil or hydrocarbons are produced.
And I'm not eating stuff. I'm not going to be the guy. I'm not going to be that weird kid that eats crickets for money. And you throw rocks at me and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, this is my dream. I love the attention. No.
Could someone drink oil?
So if you think about it, if Red 40 has some petroleum products in it, I'm guessing we have some red sodas. So I think if you drank the oil, if you drank this.
Huh?
I'll find it tomorrow. I can't go around looking for stuff.
You can't go around looking for random currencies from different countries right now?
I know we have a bag of it.
We have a bag of random currencies from other countries. Is it next to our fake passports? And the wigs?
Why would I say? We're not spies.
It is. Will you do shots for money? No. Right, honey?
Don't do it right now. Maybe like in a week.
She's saying, wait. How much money?
Hold on. Why are y'all doing that to him?
Because they're fucking mean. They want me to eat a peso with queso.
He doesn't want you at all. He's like, don't give me to him. Okay.
I'm not going to eat the cat. Hi, Gator. You want to bring the little one? Farrell doesn't know.
What?
Farrell, you don't know. I got to tell you, Farrell. Farrell. It's bugging here. Farrell. So my wife and children were on a little walk the other day, and the rest of you probably know this. But something came walking out of the forest, the fucking jungle, in the middle of the hawk-filled jungle. And we decided to keep him.
Okay, Tom. He's so cute. Hi.
We named him Mowgli because he came out of the jungle.
And he has an M on his forehead.
Hi. He's still bottle fed, so he's got to be like. He'll only take milk. So we think he's like 3 weeks old. He's not weaned though. That's the thing. So he must have gotten abandoned. Just walked out of the jungle.
Yeah, it was so funny.
Just
we were
walked out of the
talking
jungle.
with our neighbor, and we just hear him screaming in the jungle.
Ow.
And then my neighbor calls for him, and he just walks right out. He's like, "Hey, you, help me!"
Hey, just walks out of the jungle. The fucking snake-filled, hawk-filled jungle.
Hold on, though. We gotta get a close-up of him. Let me get him in my hands.
Watch his little toes.
I know. He's going to the vet tomorrow. Okay, look at his face. Aw, he's so cute. I love you. This is my little baby now.
Oh, yeah. So where did we land on the shots?
No.
$20 a pop.
What?
$20 a pop.
Why are you doing that to yourself?
$20 a pop.
Oh.
$20 a pop.
You'd be really sick.
If you were potentially talking to a man in a
$20 a pop
suit who had maybe drank a little bit of oil himself before this interview, would you qualify that
We
as...
got vet bills, honey. I'm trying to take care of. That's why I'm doing this for us. For us.
Good idea.
I would qualify that as a bad idea.
I know. And then she was all like, "We're not going to keep him. I'm going to find him a home." I'm like, "Fuck that. We're keeping him."
And with all of for
Fuck
Keith,
that, we're
I
keeping it.
would recommend that you call the poison hotline.
Excellent. Okay.
I love you for that. That was so cute.
They want to see his back. Okay, Bigby says stream liked again. Okay, I'm getting likes back, honey. Awesome. Okay.
I have to feed him. You want me to feed him on stream? That'll get you likes. Here you go.
I'll feed him. Oh shit! Look, feral pigeon. Feral pigeon says, "Give me $20."
I'll get his food ready and your shot.
So now I'm going to bottle feed a kitten on my stream and drink alcohol.
Give me that. Give me that baby. Here, give me him. I'm just gonna wrap him up.
Okay. All right. He is razor sharp.
Yeah. There you go. Make this a little easier.
Okay. There we go. See? He's a little guy. What are you shivering for? Yeah. So the next one is going to be beauty pageants are the way.
Hey guys, I just want to tell you real quick that our merch sale for this block of merch is ending on April 30th. So if you want a shirt, pick it up! Because I don't know which one of these are coming back. I don't know. They haven't told me which ones I can do. They got my hands behind my back. I don't know what I can do. But our sale does end April 30th. So if you want to snag a shirt and support the channel and future Puppet episodes and Papa Meat stuff, go to meatcandy.store. Consider picking up some shirt. Get swagged the fuck out. Get some pussy. Get some boy butt. Do whatever you got to.
This would be very distracting if my show actually meant anything. If I actually had to report the news or something like that. This is a professional operation. It's not. This is not a professional operation.
We'll see you. Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? Coming in sundown because today we're going to be talking about beauty pageants. If you're one of many average Americans, you probably didn't know too much about pageantry until around the 2010s when toddlers and tiaras exposed millions to all the wild things that take place in them. I think toddlers and tiaras, that's where Honey Boo Boo came from and all that shit, right? That's the same kind of thing with a Dance Moms and that kind of show. Weird child pageantry. Who thought of that? I don't know. I remember when I saw it, I was like, huh? I didn't know about it until I saw the It's Always Sunny episode when Frank does a beauty pageant for children.
Maybe that
around the same time as getting
maybe that
popular.
learned
I think
ya?
so, because I just remember whenever I saw it, I thought it was just the premise of the show. And it's like, no, this happens.
There we go.
Huh? Something that seemed so innocent on the surface was revealed.
Okay. He needs a mini cravat. A tiny little baby cravat. See, this is going to be wholesome. This is probably not going to be very wholesome.
To be a source of deep trauma for children across the country.
Okay.
No. Not
Hold on. Okay. Okay. She just has to go get this syringe of milk, and then I'm going to feed a baby kitty on the show. This is how the Sulk stream goes. Baby kitty. Dude, you gotta stop struggling. Can you chill out? Can you just chill out for a minute? Just chill out.
only just kids being judged on their looks at an extremely young age, but then parents forcing them to do that? That causes trauma? Are you sure?
On national television?
On national television? Grown adults calling the...
I'm not doing anything. He's just crawling all over the joint.
Give me this baby. You have to, there.
Jess has been having fun.
He is a little baby.
Okay. This is like the segment of like talk shows where they bring out the animals. Okay, this is a wild Tutankhamun muskrat. Here we go. Look. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, he's hungry. That's the problem. Oh, yeah. There. Oh, there we go. Easy, easy, easy. I think that was just what the issue was. He was just hungry.
Yeah, I was about to feed him.
Oh my God, he's starving.
Yeah, he goes hard and then he stops immediately.
Where do you get cat milk?
The pet store. Here, let me get you some more there.
Okay.
I warmed it up.
It smells funny. It smells like pasta.
Yeah, it does smell funny. Go to sleep.
Okay. Look at Arlo.
I know. Hi, you little stinker.
Oh.
It's okay, baby. I know you're just excited about cat.
Okay.
Hi, hon.
Is that good? Okay. I think that's good for him.
No, he needs
Okay.
a little bit more.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, why don't you finish off the job? I'm going to continue doing my show.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
There.
Say bye-bye. Bye-bye, Dada. Aw.
Bye, buddy.
All right.
I guess you have to bring me a shot too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Here, Arlo, can you hold this for me, please? Sure.
There we go.
These little girls pigs? No. This is because many pageant contestants begin when they're incredibly young and are sometimes forced into it by their parents.
So there we go. Now I fed a baby kitty. Oh, God.
Leading to brutal training programs in the hopes of taking the top spot. What is the top spot? Being Miss Universe? What is the big one? What's the big...
Hi, John, earlier you said you were gonna learn guitar things, so what do you want to learn? You said boo. You booed my song. And I was all like, why? I work very hard. Like, I don't know. How'd it go to you? You booed it. You booed it. With several boos, like 27 O's.
Remember, actually, I do remember this from the older person pageants when Steve Harvey read the wrong contestant.
That was they said, make me a Gibson since you have kitty milk. Can you make me a cat white Russian?
That's Miss Universe. I'm pretty sure that's like the top one. What do you do after that? That's not even Olympic gold. You know what I mean? It's like, I guess it's kind of impressive. There was one recently too where I think it was like Miss Thailand or something like that. Her teeth.
No, well, okay, yeah. So I mean, you missed. I mean, I did sing the Cardigans. What is that? That's about a shot. It's a honking shot. Does that seem like too much? That seems like a honking shot to me.
Out or something? Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
John bore his soul on Daywave, and Tejas booed it and crushed my dreams. Crushed them. Really. And he said it was ugly. John bore his soul and it was ugly. Fuck you. Fuck you, asshole.
She just kept dancing and fixed him up.
That's a normal shot? That's a normal shot? Seems kind of big. Okay, to my producer, Farrell. The best producer a show could possibly have. Cheers to Farrell.
Like a girl throwing it back or something, doing a funny dance recently.
At a contestant?
Yeah.
Wow.
Everybody.
One shot is not going to make me drunk.
It was like doing like these elegant dances.
Oh yeah, she was
just like yeah.
Yeah, dude. Gotta change with the times, Nick. It's pageantry. To say there are no contestants who enjoy beauty pageants.
No, that's a very heavy pour. See, you guys are all like, no, that's a normal shot. And I drank it and I was like, that seems like more than a shot. That seems like almost 2 shots.
Be a lie. However, as thousands of women and young girls make careers.
Cheers, my favorite EF slur. I wish I wasn't called that. I wish I didn't even call me that. Okay. Comment removed by moderator gave $3. And oh, I love this guy. I'm a big fan of this guy. Hold on. I've seen this one. Ooh, that shot made me feel warm inside. I feel nice. I remember I like alcohol.
Try this at home.
This guy's doing something he don't want nobody replicating.
Anybody else got $20?
Come a little closer. Listen here. Right there's good old corn liquor right there.
My guy's literally over here messing with fire.
Here's what we're gonna do with it. Cheers.
And then he died.
Right there's a hillbilly shot.
Holy shit! You could tell he was questioning his entire decision right after throwing that thing back, bro.
I tell you, that Red Bull give you wings. Or that moonshine give you four-wheel drive.
Because he's crawling.
Shit-faced. Milliseconds, bro. He's no longer a man. He is the liquor.
I am the liquor. Do not try this.
But can I can I just absolutely compliment his look, his motif. The man is nailing it. Nailing it harder than anybody I've ever seen absolutely fucking nail Appalachian Hillbilly. Nailing it. And Freeside gave money, which I enjoy. I like money. He gave two $20 donations. I am pleased to, Freeside, he says, I am pleased to announce that the cult population will be increased by 1 due November 19th. Please do a shot for, Freeside's having a baby.
Congratulations!
And he makes me do 2 shots announcing that.
That's worth the 2 shots.
It is. He did it twice. The same fucking donation. It's the same thing. Please do a shot for the future cult member. I will absolutely do a shot for the future cult member. I will absolutely do 2 shots because he gave twice. And he said,
oh my god, you're going to feel like shit.
Congratulations, dude. Is it your first?
That's 2.
Am
That's
I?
Definitely 2.
Is that 2?
Yeah.
Here, you pour it.
No, that's good.
I don't know. Why didn't you bring me a shot glass?
We don't have shot glasses.
I'm going to do a shot, and she brings me a fucking wine goblet. I'm like, what the hell?
That's a mason jar or a jar. It's a sauce jar. Listen, we don't drink.
We don't drink.
Shot
We never drink.
No, just take up space in my house.
Is this 2? Chat, decide.
Feral.
Okay, all right. I think, okay, it's Freeside. He's having a baby. Do you not want me to christen it properly?
Are you kidding me? I am.
That's evil.
If anyone's happy for Freeside, it's me.
Cheers, Freeside.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I'm gonna go do my chores.
Me too. Bring me a water. I'm going to need water. I should have just ate the fucking peso. That's what I should have done. I should have just ate the fucking peso. Dude. I'm gonna make these shots smaller because there's no way that's too much. I'm gonna be trashed. I have to play video games after this. Everyone in the chat. God damn it.
Out of modeling and thoroughly enjoy the skills it requires, but it can breed.
No. Farrell, I specifically stopped drinking because you're all like, I like Sober John. And I was like, oh, I'll start doing this show completely bone sober. And I did it for months. And then you're all like, now I like Drunk John. And now I'm going to fall off the fucking wagon.
I hate this for me.
She hates this for her, right? She needs, you know how much fucking concealer she goes through from all her black eyes when I get drunk?
So many.
So many.
And then you get mad about me spending money.
I know. Because I need it for alcohol.
I brought electrolytes. Drink them.
Drink 'em. I feel hot. I'm still getting over the flu.
That's what I'm saying. This is retarded. I'm sorry.
I said $20 and I will stand by my decision.
I stand by you. I just also think
That's very sweet, honey. That's very sweet. I'll stand by you even though I think you're retarded. She does. She stands by me and she's all like, what is that smell?
A certain type of monster, especially within parents.
Poop my pants.
Who think that they can live vicariously through their children. Old dusty bags.
What? What?
The other night when you woke me up and you were like, you were walking through the room. You were like, I pooped my pants.
I was very sick. I wasn't going to tell the entire internet that I pooped my pants, but now you're doing it.
I've been replaying that in my head. And it brings me so much joy.
That was between a wife and a husband. I was like,
It is so funny to me. It's just, your delivery was so funny. I can't replicate it. But it was so funny. It brings tears to my eyes. And it's not like laughing at you. It's like, oh, okay. You know?
so you come in and you tell my entire chat that I pooped my pants. While I was very ill.
Yeah, of course. You normally poop your pants.
Not on accident.
You don't normally. You normally fine. I do your laundry.
I do your laundry. It's there's not. I mean, like there's normal skids, sure, of course, but like you're allowed to shart when sick. See, they're backing me up.
Yeah.
They're backing me up.
Yeah, that's why I felt comfortable.
You guys, we have like me and my chat. We fucking stick together.
I'm a part of your chat.
No, you're my wife.
Oh.
Sorry, you have a job to do.
I thought I was.
Okay, fine. You can be part of the chat.
Thanks.
Okay. You can be the bottom chat bitch. Right? But Farrell's still a producer.
She's the best.
She's the best?
Yeah, she's the best. I really have chores to do. This is fun.
Well, do your chores.
I want to hang out with you.
Well, then fucking don't do your chores. What do I care? Just fucking sit down then. I don't care. Be on the fucking show with me. You're welcome to be on the show.
I don't want to be on it. I just want to sit here and
Fine, sit there and make comments. I don't care. Is that what you're going to do?
No, I'm going to go do my chores.
God damn. I have no alcohol tolerance. I have no alcohol tolerance anymore. I've just now noticed that.
Trying to live vicariously through their young children. That's what happens every time. I found that on those shows too, like if you look at clips from it, almost every time it's a woman who's just like, I always wanted to do it when I was younger, but I couldn't do it. My mom always said I didn't have the structure. Or something like that.
And you're like their child doing it.
Well, exactly. Then they're like, but this
Did I do the proper amount of shots or was there one more? I don't know. This is hitting me like a fucking ton of bricks.
Is me now, reincarnated. How many of them do you think practice voodoo? You put their
When you're over 40, you're allowed 3 shots a year. Well, I still got a couple of years. I still got to get a couple of years before I'm 40.
soul into their child's gonna be a big star.
Slurring is I could do the Cardigan song again. On the guitar. Now that I'm fucking slurring drunk, but I will require $50 for that. Otherwise, no. I think you had one more. Farrell, you're not just trying to fuck with me, are you? No, you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that. I trust you. I trust you, bitch. I trust Farrell. I would trust Farrell with my life. That's oh god damn it, I'm bad at this. Okay. That's the last one probably. As long as nobody else donates. I should have really made it more expensive.
Every single one.
I think so too.
That's the secret.
I think that legitimately there is something at play. Some kind of voodoo is at play. Today we're gonna.
It was a mistake.
Talk about all the craziest aspects of pageantry to see just how insane.
That was a healthy one. That's a healthy one. Because I'm like getting bad at it, right? I'm getting bad at it.
Depraved it can get. Most people don't realize that pageantry is a multi-billion-dollar industry that has been around for over a century. That I did not know. A billion? Multi-billion?
It's just a bunch of billionaires watching pretty girls and just being, oh, yes, look at them.
Well, exactly. And the golf club.
No one else donate for John to do shots, please. You can donate for other reasons. But
spin. It really is kind of like just seems like
it's all hitting me very quickly. I you know what I just realized? I haven't eaten much today.
Like well, especially beauty, like children's beauty pageants seems like a pedophile's playground. Does it not?
Yeah, that's
John, I think we'd all understand if you stopped doing the $20 shots for tonight. I would understand that too. But that doesn't mean I'm going to do it.
Judges that. Well, I mostly judge children's pageantry. To me, I'd be like,
How many shots have I had?
Yeah, nowadays, you're definitely getting some looks.
Even back in the day, I feel like people were like,
I don't know.
I mean, if it was the 80s, I'm sure they're like, it's weird, but.
Yeah, okay, how about this? Knobs Dog is not going to donate.
Hey, a man's got to earn a living. That kind of thing.
Knobs Dog doesn't have any fucking money, dude. I mean, he just, I swear to God, he's poor.
Imagine it was a little different.
You don't think people would be like, man, that's awesome. You do that?
Damn, you're dumb, LOL. You're still sick, you bozo. I know. But I'm not, but I mean, $20 is $20, dude.
I mean, I guess maybe. I just feel
these shots will hit him fucking quick, right? I have no alcohol tolerance. None. I don't drink anymore.
Yeah, maybe well, I judge their looks and most of their bodies and how they,
If someone donates another $20, that's for Waffle House. You're going to need it.
What's their skills? And you're like, huh? Rewind!
I've never been to a Waffle House. I'm not black.
Hey, we want to give a quick shout out to our favorite sponsor.
Dob says, John, I'm sitting very nice because I don't drop money on streamers. Knob. That's what's going to kill you? That's what's going to kill you? Fuck. Really, bro? Dude, I spent a lot of time acknowledging you. Let's be fucking for real. Can John level with his chat right now? Let's be so for real. I acknowledge Knobs a lot. And he never donates a dime. Not a dime. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. You should do that.
Gamer subs! Which we...
Freeside for $5 says, Couch, please start the quesadillas now. This is important. We have a roast too. Honey, babe, quesadilla with a roast? She knows.
We have amazing energy drink called Raw Meat. You need to pick that shit up right now. It is
John loves you and wants you to be happy if you give him dollars.
Summer in a shaker, or hopefully one day a can, because they're starting to do cans in place.
Can you guys buy t-shirts? Buy my t-shirts. Where are my t-shirts? Ardenshire, can you post a link to my t-shirts?
And it's delicious. Raw Meat, my flavor is a beautiful cantaloupe watermelon mix that's just, oh, it's absolutely beautiful.
I feel good.
Drink the caffeine-free version all the time. When it gets too late,
I'm
Gamer
not
Subs gives
good.
you a little pep in your step. Pep, pep, pep. Also, if you like big tittied anime women, they have little tub shakers
I do.
that have big, beautiful tittied anime women on it. So if you like that, they have shakers. Pick up a big.
I don't like ads, though. I don't like ads.
Bertha. Yes. Yes. The C-section scar scares me. Yes.
You live in the South and never had Waffle House? Next, you're going to tell me you never had Sonny's Barbecue. No, I have had Sonny's Barbecue, and it's fucking fire. Sonny's fucking slaps.
Looks like Captain Hook was playing with her belly.
Yeah,
Come on,
Sonny's
get her
good.
out of my sight. Where are the 19-year-old Puerto Ricans at?
Sorry, I had Sonny's at a wedding, and I was like, okay, yeah, I can get down with this shit. Dude, I can get down with some barbecue, dude. I love me some barbecue. Who doesn't, though? Have you ever met anybody who is like, I don't like barbecue? I would punch him right in the fucking nose. I'd punch that bitch right in the nose. I mean, you don't like barbecue? Boom! Barbecue this. It wouldn't matter. Like the joke that doesn't make sense. Barbecue this? That doesn't make sense. But I fucking punch him on the nose. Why don't you like barbecue? You don't like fucking barbecue? Who don't like barbecue? It's so good. It's so good.
My God.
It's so fucking
God. Because of this, people believe that they are
John, do you have a shirt that has a cravat on the front, like a fake tuxedo shirt? No, because nobody's designed it for me. I don't design shirts. Some people design shirts, and then I put them on the website, and then that's it. I don't design shirts. I'm not going to do that.
directly responsible for.
I have made a grossly irresponsible error tonight by doing $20 shot night. I can tell that now. I can tell that I've made a mistake, and I will not be doing this again.
Counts of body dysmorphia and eating disorders across millions of girls.
Even though I feel good.
Mean, it's like
I saw this.
Who's Luther? What was Luther's first name? The guy who nailed the fucking rules on the Martin Luther? That's Martin Luther King. John Luther?
I don't know. Luther?
I just got to fucking skull it. I got to fucking skull it right now. I got to fucking skull it right now, or else it's going to... Because, like, I don't want to wake up hungover. I have work tomorrow. I got shit to do. I got to be a dad.
Who?
Lutheran. The guy, the people like the Lutheran religion, the sect of
I
Christianity.
think it was Martin Luther.
What is?
Yeah.
Are we not just thinking of Martin Luther King?
Well, no. That's where Martin Luther King got his name from.
Really?
Martin Luther. Yeah.
Feral Pigeon says, don't underestimate my ability to give you more money to do shots. Feral, I have children. I have to be a father. Please do not give me more money. Please.
Is that true?
That's
Fact
Martin
check.
Freeside says, wait, John has work? Yeah, I have to be on Daywave. I have to. This is my work, asshole. This is my career. You know how long I've been doing this? I've been doing... Well, let me look. Like 11 years. I've been doing this for like 11 years. This is my work.
I had the same thing because, Martin Luther wrote a book about Jews.
Classic Martin Luther.
Martin Luther King wrote about the Jews.
Was it?
I mean, the Henry Ford, fucking, like, Machiavelli. There are a lot of people who wrote about the... Never mind. I don't want to get yelled at.
Was it a good book?
Bad. Bad.
I don't get fucking yelled at.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
My buddy had it. He's like, look at this.
Why do you have it? It's like, whatever. Some guy nails all these rules to a board. He's just like, you're only pretty if you're in these parameters.
Comment says his life's work. You fucking make jokes. This is my life's... Do you understand? I've been doing it a long time. And I have not made dick doing it, but I still do it.
You see me? All you little pigs? What am I reading?
Knobs Dog, give me $100 right now. Give me $100 right now. Knob, give me $100 right now.
Animal Farm, you're all disgusting. Except you, Cynthia.
Thank you. My poor wife dreads that bell because she knows what's coming. Feral Pigeon says, I'm going to give you money, but not for shots because I don't get to be here very often these days. But I would like 13 for a free side comment and Big B to pick a number. Are you going to make me do a shot? Sorry.
I think you should get stoned to death.
Even if they are...
Thank you, Farrell. Farrell, I like you. I think you're a good person.
Beautiful. You have to tell them they're disgusting just to kind of keep that power dynamic.
Negging.
Yes.
You gotta neg them.
Yeah.
Exactly. You're beautiful, but your
Yeah,
teeth are
good.
that of a donkey. Go pin the tail on yourself and leave me alone. I like how we're giving these judges way more power than they definitely have, as if anyone actually gives a fuck. And on top of this, many argue that there's really no societal
Nom says, I love his retarded John sounds when he drinks.
benefit to keeping them
Shut up!
around. Since
I'm not trying to drink, dude. I was not planning on drinking tonight. I was planning on going, I'm going to go play DayZ and be like serious about it.
all they do is perpetuate stereotypes and reinforce near impossible beauty standards to an audience that has slowly been declining.
Drunk John is so sweet. I'm not sweet. I'm mean. And I'm sulky and I'm like fucking edgy.
For decades, which is true. Who's just like, dude, gotta go home. Gotta tune into the Miss America beauty pageant. Beauty pageants have long been controversial as feminist leaders in the 60s and 70s.
Here's the thing about being drunk. I mean, you know the saying about like real people come out. I hug people too much. I hug people. And I don't like that.
Criticize them for issues that remain relevant decades later. Plus, recent polling has shown that
John, I can't give you money. It would ruin our friendship. I'm going to fucking ban you. I'm going to ban you. I'm going to ban... Hold on. No, I'm going to fucking ban you. Because, we're not friends. I hate you.
people believe the morals and values of pageantry just don't align with modern
I
values.
hate you, cheap ass.
I mean, we're talking about, pageantries from the 1920s. Hello?
Yeah.
What? It's also it's extremely not.
Give me money. God damn it, dude. Just give me a fucking $5.
Be fucking performative male here. But how condescending is the entire...
I will fucking come over there and I will break your goddamn knees. I will take a fucking baseball bat to your knees. And I'll be like, give me $5. Give me $5 fucking dollars. Give me $5 fucking dollars. I will break your goddamn knees.
Now, what do you want to do when you're older?
I want to drive away.
I mean, yeah.
Race car.
Regardless of what you believe, not everyone agrees with the negative narrative surrounding pageants. While there is valid criticism of these contests, many supporters of pageants argue that they are a great way to build young girls' confidence from an early age.
What?
Welcome to fucking delusion land, dude. Hey, tickets for 2. Are you
All right, I gotta let me focus.
Fucking kidding me?
Maybe the ones who win, but even then, they're not.
Even then you're just like, now you gotta keep winning. Don't forget to keep winning. You're slipping up. Who got silver this week?
Respect to Namza. I think it's gay and retarded when I donate. Why? Why?
You must not be as pretty as you used to be. That'd be even worse. So I'd rather just be at the bottom of the totem pole the entire time. I have nowhere to go but up.
Okay. Knives Dog donated $1. And he says, you gay F slur. I will accept your $1. And I will give you a pass.
I'm talking about.
I will give you a pass.
Girl.
I will give you a pass. You donated. Okay. That's fine.
Big fucking ankles, swollen
That's
cankles.
fine.
That's how it started off. Be like, look at my mom one day. The shoes fit. You're going to be a very pretty little piggy, aren't you? Oink, oink, oink. And that's right. That's okay. All right. No more of that. We no longer hate women on this channel.
I love women. You got to say it.
You say it, and then I'll lip sync it.
I hate women.
I love women. You didn't even move your lips.
Yeah, I moved my lips.
Look, I hate women because God hates women. Which is base as fuck.
Look like a horse eating a sugar cube. Besides performing on stage, many girls use pageantry to network and even earn scholarships that help them achieve their career goals. Like with any competitive event, it also helps people build discipline. But with the amount of horror stories that come out from the scene, it's hard not to see why people want to stay away from them once and for all. Once you're out, you kind of want to be like, I'm done.
Wait, I saw 3 more numbers to spin? What numbers? You guys are going to need to help me out here. Okay, all right, fine. All right. Okay, that wasn't one of them. That was also not one of them. That was also not one of them. 18, 33, and 22. None of them landed.
Right? All right, put me back in. My discipline's lacking, Jack.
For $2, she says. Freeside said 18. Okay, yeah. No, I got it.
I need to
got
get back in. From the outside, the concept of abuse.
I want to squeeze more money out of Knobstock. Everyone tried to get money out of Knobstock. I'm going to play the guitar until Knobstock donates more money.
Beauty pageant seems simple. You go out on stage all dressed up, follow rehearsed performance in front of the judges, and make your way out. However, the world of pageantry is filled with all sorts of random segments and rules that most people are unaware of, which I will say this, I didn't know about this. I thought the whole thing was 15 minutes long. No. You would think that you'd be like, all right, what's your name? Jessica? What do you do? I'm like really good at math. Okay, your dress looks nice. All right, bye. I mean, I thought that was it. I thought that was the... No, not at all. These...
Can you play some Jack Johnson? Yeah, I can. I can definitely play Jack Johnson. I have played Jack Johnson. Like banana pancakes and shit like that. Let's see if he... Sorry, okay.
These events often includes rounds of interviews, talent shows, and personal presentations, which I just don't understand that. It feels like that was one of the most demeaning things I've ever seen in my life.
Anyways.
I don't understand why do you have to do a personal presentation?
It's like reading. It's like having a baseball player read the back of his own baseball card.
Exactly.
It's like a weird. All right.
That is a Taylor nylon. This is a Taylor nylon. Hold on. This is a Taylor nylon Grand Concert Custom 412 CE and R. That's a $4,000 guitar.
Now be self-masturbatory for a little bit, but be cute about it or something.
You can't be too cocky, because then they're like, oh, a woman.
Well, it's
I
like
probably shouldn't say that. Yeah.
literally a thing that they judge is just being like, it's just like, oh, like her attitude was nice. Is that not? I mean, is that not like just demeaning as fuck? You know, I really thought that she was earnest. I didn't think that she was like a bitch. You know what? Out of 10, a 7.2. You're not just competing to see who is the most beautiful, you're also competing to see who is the most mature and well put together contestant. Only at the very end of the entire contest do people put on their best outfits and walk the stage. That's at the end. I thought that was the beginning. No. That's the last, that should be the only thing.
Well, that's kind of progressive, though. It's like interviewing.
Okay, now I'm drinking. Does anybody want to give me $20 for another shot?
For a job.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, like...
What's it like to be a rich, John? I don't know. What's it like to be so fucking poor?
What's the difference to me between modeling and, like, bodybuilders? Like, a bodybuilder, you're judging, like, the shape, the size of...
The $4,000 just to be played by a John 8 shots deep on stream. I've been playing guitar for 20 years. I deserve a nice guitar.
Muscles, like very specific muscles that have grown, whatever. It seems also like we're like, I don't see the difference between them. But if you have like an eye for it, you can see like, oh, well, this is, you know, there's like certain rules to it. And that's, people are like, that's body dysmorphia too. But that...
It sucks, John? What sucks about it?
But that's like...
What sucks? The guitar or my playing? The guitar does not suck. It is a beautiful guitar. Yeah, it is a acoustic electric guitar. This is a very nice guitar. This is a beautiful guitar. I got this for my 33rd birthday. This is a beautiful guitar. This will not, I mean, that's a beautiful guitar. I rarely touch it.
You know, but people are like, oh, well, you know, people train their ass off and people respect that. And the modeling is another thing where it's like, you have to have a certain look. There's a certain artistic pageantry to it as well. But
playing for 20 years and having started 20 years ago is a different thing. That's true. That is true. I don't play as much as I probably should.
In the middle of the beauty pageants, it's just, it's I don't know. Do people feel the same way about it, you think?
Yeah. Well, being a beauty pageant contestant could probably lead to modeling.
Okay, fine. I mean, fucking play. Oh, look, I'll fucking play. I don't give a shit. I made enough money on the stream. I'll fucking play. 20 years ago, look, I'll ruin my fucking shot. I don't care. All right, I'm done playing. All right. All right, I'm done playing.
Gigs, maybe.
I have a feeling that some of them already are models, and then I'm like,
Play that song that you won Justice Heart.
why are you doing this?
Okay, I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. Okay. Okay. I can do that. Something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Yeah, it's something like that. Okay. Anyways, back to my show where I do comedy. And it has nothing to do with guitar. Why are people still watching?
Side quest. The
For
side
the
quest,
title.
I don't understand. For the talent portion
Can
of
you play it again but better? How about you shut the fuck up? You know how difficult it is to play guitar? No, of course you don't.
contest, participants can literally do anything they deem impressive. It can.
Farrell says, okay, Night Colt, just, John, keep up the amazing work. And I'll be by, periodically love you and the show. Thank you so much.
Be very strange. Over the years,
Thank you
there
so
have
much.
been tons of insane or weird
Thank you so
talents
much.
presented to the judges that also shocked audiences. Playing an instrument is a very common talent,
Not
but
that
some
difficult.
go for the gold
Suck
by
my
attempting
cock.
ventriloquism or freestyle roller
Suck-
skating to stand out. One of the most memorable performances that
Suck
helped a
my
contestant
entire
win
cock.
occurred at the Miss Mundo Chile pageant in 2025 when Ignacia Fernandez performed songs from her.
Can you play things by ear or just sit down and learn the rules? I just sit down and learn the rules, and then I play off of that. I don't play by ear.
death metal band, and it was pretty fucking sick, actually.
Some people do, some people don't.
I think anyone has done the Gluck Gluck like talent, and
Remember, I put well over 10,000 hours into playing guitar. Well over.
See, this is why you'd make a good judge. You have the same mind of like a 75-year-old man. How do you think she sucks dick? I can't be the only one, right?
I'm just wondering if anyone has done it, and it's won.
No, Nick. No one has performed fake fellatio.
Reggie plays guitar. Is he good at it? I've never heard him play.
I was gonna say it is just like imagine like a foot, like 2 foot coney dog.
I'm trying to teach my son how to play guitar right now, and as I'm teaching my son how to play the guitar, I realize how difficult it is to play the guitar. Because when I learned, I didn't start playing guitar realistically until I was like 16. And when I was obviously absolute garbage, but like, there is a lot to learn about playing the guitar. I just pick it up over years. Yeah.
You think so highly of yourself.
John, you shouldn't share things that actually mean something to you. Drooling strangers, they'll just hurt your feelings. You think You know very little about me.
Corn dog, that's me. Another big part of these contests is the interviews, which usually
he uses specifically Les Pauls, so he uses specifically like electrics and stuff like that with like pedals and stuff. That's fine. That's fine. I'm more of an acoustic guy. I've always been more of an acoustic guy. And it's just a stylist thing. When I went to college, I studied Spanish guitar, and so this is just, that's how I like to do it. That's my style. That's my style.
usually involve a brainy section where judges ask contestants hard questions about politics or social issues. And it's hard questions.
A guitar stream with you and Virgie would be cool. I can do a stream where it would just be premium with me playing guitar for 10 hours straight. Honestly, I'd be fine with that. Because I used to play 10 hours straight for nobody. All the time. Every day. For years.
It's because it's so vague and there's so many ways where, one, it's like it's asking a toddler something.
The nylon strings are way better than start them out. Yeah, no, see, my kid, you need to build calluses on your fingers to learn guitar. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt a lot. And he needs to do that.
Those toddler questions they can be devastating because it can also make you look like, I don't know, a fucking moron or also just evil. How would you help the earth?
Les Pauls are good guitars. Don't get me wrong. They're fantastic guitars. I don't have one, but I have a Seagull C-Class. I have an Ibanez IMX7. I have this Taylor nylon, which is my nicest guitar by far. And that's it. I don't have a swath of guitars. I don't have tons of guitars. I have a few very nice ones. I have a Taylor Steel String Junior, which is for my son. But he does not know how to play it.
I would like to make initiatives to get trash out of the ocean. Okay, so I guess child pedophilia isn't a problem. Cool. Yeah, there's no way you can choose one thing. It's open-ended questions where
never stop talking about Zach Wild. I don't know who Zach Wild is.
There's no real way.
I don't know who guitarists are. I don't know songs and stuff. When I started learning guitar, I learned scales and I learned chords and I learned basic theory behind it. And I just kind of went from there.
To incorrectly say something, but there's no, in my opinion, no real way to.
You have a Gretsch baritone and a Schecter. Schecters are nice that I play in Open G. Open G, okay.
Sorry, I don't under Google Keep.
Why the fuck are you talking? Why the fuck are you? Open G? Why do you play in Open G? Why do you play in Open G? The legitimate question, why do you play in Open G?
Say the right thing.
That's why you just do the cop out and do, I want to help everyone.
But then it's just a thing where wow, so you have no moral values. There's nothing specific that you actually like.
I said everyone. Everyone who's in need.
Open G and drop D. Why do you play in drop D? What's the point of that? I mean, you play certain songs and shit like that, but it's just you play specific songs. I don't know why you play in those specific tunings.
Are you God?
It's more of a crutch because I am bad. Well, don't do that. Don't play in Open G. Don't play in drop D. Don't play in those fucking weird ass tunings. Play in fucking basic EADG. Play like that. Fucking Open G and drop D are fine and shit like that if that's what you're playing and shit like that. But there's no reason to do that unless you're playing those. Don't do that.
Yes. And then if she took flight, now that would be awesome. I would request that we cut off every pedophile's penis and balls. That's what I would do. Is that not? I mean, that's a pretty fucking good.
Open G and barcodes because I am bad. Don't play in Open G. Don't play in Open G.
Well, you wouldn't know because then the contestants would be like, ooh.
Unless you know what you're doing, don't play in Open G.
That's me.
Oh, you're talking about the judges.
Yeah, the judges.
Not the contestants. Yeah. While most pass with flying colors, not all can form well thought out answers under immense pressure, leading to extremely embarrassing moments. Which I always find this to be odd because
I just really like it. I don't know why. Okay, well, here's the thing. If you really like it, and that's what keeps you playing guitar, do that.
Imagine that they tell you what the question you're going to get.
Whatever keeps you playing is important. Whatever keeps you playing, even if it's some trash, like, okay, banjo tuning is stupid. Like, if you were to tune a banjo and it's like a high D and stuff like that, and the rest of it's a stupid tuning. But if it keeps you playing, just do it. That's what's important. If you have fun, that's the main thing. Just have a good time.
Or there has to be some kind of training of, like, if they ask this question, this is your answer. Like, you would assume that there would be.
I think
not too many.
I'm playing emo shit. It's going to be drop D. Yeah. Well, that's emo shit right there. Yeah. Well, then play drop D. Play drop D. And you're going to limit yourself. But if that's what's fun for you, then that's what's fun for you.
Curveballs.
They probably say they give you like 10 scenarios, or you just
Goo Goo Dolls are in drop D. Yeah,
just get choked up.
Yeah, that's true. Pressure. Who knows? In 2007, Miss Carolina Caitlin Upton was competing to become Miss Teen
This sounds
USA.
like a Patty SSI argument.
She was asked a serious question.
No, it's totally different. It's absolutely different. Yeah, no, that's different. That's different.
And I quote, recent polls have shown a fifth of Americans can't locate.
I would love a banjo. I would absolutely love a banjo. I don't know how to play the banjo. I've never touched a banjo. I would love to play one.
Get the U.S. on a world map. What do you think this is? Instead of answering the question about the American education system, she gave such a baffling response that it left everyone dumbfounded, ironically, making her a living example of the very problem.
Banjos are expensive.
She opened her statement by
Banjos are fine machines. You know, they take. They're good. They're good pieces of instrument. And I would love to not spend $2,500 on a fucking banjo, but because I don't know how to play a banjo.
Personally believe that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have maps.
And then she went on to ramble about South Africa and Iraq before ending her.
My first concert was '94. It was a Guttermouth Face to Face. What do you play, Dan? What do you play?
By saying we need to build a better future for the children. Don't know if that's. You can answer that. Why would people know that when our education system has no funding? Teachers in America are fucking put to the side, and they're not given any support through any kind of.
I was in a band in high school. I played.
School systems, and they're supposed to what? Be the parents of your children while you're at your
No, not musically. Did you play guitar? Did you play bass? What did you play?
job? Guys, how about you look at yourselves? Why aren't you teaching your kids where America is on the map, huh? And I fucking put it on them. I'm asking the judge, you, what's your name? Bill? What's your son's name? Because I know you have, how'd you know? What's your son's name?
You're talking about that first concert you went to. You don't play. Okay, all right.
Hey, Marcus, does he know where his map is? Well, of course, definitely. Yeah, probably because you're a rich fucking judge and you're in a level of privilege that not all of these young Americans are at. And I'm sick and tired of lumping in everyone together. There's a problem. And we have got to.
You guys got me drunk. It was not even my fault. You guys did this to me. It was not my fault.
To get out of Iraq.
I should play guitar because it's almost time. I should play this out.
Maybe you answer something like that, wouldn't
I
that?
should just play this out because I'm good at guitar and you guys suck.
That would crush, right?
Yeah, put it on
If you put it on the judge, and then it's just like, well, because guess what? If you do that to judges, all three of them, you do it to all three.
If you guys give me enough money, I will do a specific guitar-only stream, though. I will do a guitar-only stream where I spend the whole time, hours, playing guitar.
Three of them. They're coming after me now. They're gonna have to give you a high score. What about you? What's your fucking daughter's name? I don't. What is her name? Shannon. I don't have to say it. We're doomed. Oh, yeah, you gotta go. We're doomed. He said, fuck the pageant. I'm running for office. And everyone's like, and I'm like, I'm going to clean shit up. That's what I get my, that's what I
If
get
you
my
want to
slogan.
give me, like, recommendations or, like, requests or something like that, give them beforehand, and I will learn them. It takes me a few hours, and I'll learn them.
I think there's a lot of trash all over the audience. I fucking think so too. I'm like, how about we clean it up? And I get shot.
Oh, I was going to say, that's where you pull out the AR-15.
And then I'm outside of the Cincinnati airport. I get shot in the chest twice. Her answer was so bad that late night shows and hordes of people online began making fun of her and how ridiculous she sounded. So, to try and restore her image, she went on to multiple news outlets for interviews and claimed that when she answered, she did not fully comprehend the question because she was overwhelmed. Which, to be fair, I could see that being.
Give me money.
True. Also, just a high pressure situation. I'm watching a beauty pageant. What the fuck do you want from me? Am I supposed to tell you? Like, am I supposed to tell you why? I can't fucking.
Learn how to play what I got. What I got is I supply them. I can do that. That would be easy.
Tell you why? Maybe they don't have maps. That's also not a bad answer, actually. They don't have fucking. Do you have a map? No.
Yeah, put it in the Discord, and then I'll fucking learn them. It won't take me that long.
Is that to skirt just the looks?
I'll leave then. I don't give a shit.
Aspect. It's
Yes,
like
100%. Because it's the same thing with. It's like what I said about models. Models, people like the stereotype.
That was not English.
Is that they're all very dumb. So I think that.
Wait, yeah.
You skirt the idea that this is just a.
Whatever, you're gonna make fun of me because I'm drunk. I made a bunch of money getting drunk. I don't care.
Modeling pageant. They have to answer somewhat like they have to become like not only do they have good looks but they're educated. That kind of thing.
My wife is gonna carry me out of this chair, and I am not ashamed.
You know, and they have a talent. This isn't the only time a contestant has been flustered.
Why would I leave?
On stage.
I don't know. I'll bang you.
Sometimes the judges ask ridiculous questions.
I'll bang your ass. I'll fucking bang you.
And the average person could never answer. On more than one occasion, a judge has asked a contestant about U.S. hostage policies and how they would deal with detainees in Guantanamo Bay before being
kill them all.
Exchanged for U.S. prisoners. The insanity doesn't stop there. At a pageant in 2015,
Sean is faking it. He was just taking shots of water.
Judge asked a contestant how she would deal with a threat posed.
I wish, buddy.
By ISIS after the recent beheading of 2 journalists. Okay? Many argue that the brainy portion of the contest.
You're in Tallahassee next month. What are we doing? You mean in Nashville?
Is unnecessary and should be removed. Because
in Nashville, I could probably meet up with you.
When judge asks questions like this, it often confuses contestants.
Zach says, I love you, John. Maybe bedtime soon?
And makes them
fuck it.
Look bad, almost like it's for.
Nah, but if you make it to Nashville, I might be able to do it.
For entertainment and not to genuinely demonstrate their intelligence. And it could also be the case that they do this for embarrassing clips that serve as a marketing stunts that, you know, attract more viewers, especially in this time of clip farming and all that stuff. I don't think that like old media is as stupid as people think. I think there's more times that they're just like, we need to infiltrate this market. I think that they are actively doing that. So I do think that they throw them questions like that where it's like, why don't you try answering that?
Also, yeah, if they don't like a certain person, they'd be like,
oh yeah,
yeah, you look fucking dumb.
Yeah. How do you think this is rigged? I could see like somebody being like, I'm gonna slip you X money if you let her win.
Like it's gotta be in the millions.
I mean, maybe. Old money. Talking tennis, golf. I'm talking the old money. Definitely. Many contestants who participate in beauty pageants have been doing it their whole lives. While some were.
All right. Show's over. Do it with me, guys. Do it with me. Do it with me. I'm so happy that you guys are part of my show. You know, you poison me. There's nothing I can do about it. I love you anyway. Have a good night. Oh, so fuck you. Goodbye.
I'm an incredible soul, unhinged and enraged like a bulldog's just growl. I'm spitting fire, burning through these trees, questioning the world, unraveling conspiracies. Talking about Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster too. Government lies, they're feeding me their goo. I'm diving deep into this rabbit hole, uncovering the truth, setting fire to their control. I got small nipples, but my voice is loud, roaring like thunder in this crazy crowd. They say I'm crazy, but I call it woke, unraveling the madness with every word I spoke.
Initially interested in